After more than 4 decades behind the wheel, a CATA bus driver has retired. Our Evan Hinckley joins us live to introduce us to the man who's seen State College change in a way that few others have. Good evening, Evan.
Good evening, John. Steve Cohen had plenty of stories from his nearly 42 years at CATA, and while they're all memorable, he says the most remarkable thing is all the changes he's seen while looking through his windshield. Steve Cohen says a lot has changed since he started driving for CATA back in 1977.
When I was hired, we had roughly 15 bus operators, and we now have probably over 135 bus operators. So obviously the system has grown a great deal in those years.
One of the biggest changes and challenges over the years, driving through Penn State's campus, where the student body has more than doubled during Steve's time behind the wheel.
The increase in the student population remains within pretty much 1 square mile. The core of campus is not expanded, but we have many, many more students. So trying to drive a bus through campus during a class change is very challenging, and it tries your patience from time to time.
For the last decade, Steve says a top safety concern has become people focused on their phones.
Very often they will simply walk into the street without looking because all their attention is with their smartphone.
Steve admits in some ways the new tech has its advantages. There are now screens telling drivers where they're supposed to be.
In the old days, we would have to have a bus schedule with us right up on the dash.
And seat technology has changed for the better too. Steve goes to physical therapy for his lower back pain, which he says was caused by older bus seats.
The bus seats were not state-of-the-art in 1977, and I started having problems probably 5 years after I started driving. The only reason why I've been able to drive this long is because the seats have gotten better and better through the years.
Steve's hope is that eventually his back pain disappears, since he won't be driving bus anymore. As for his plans for retirement,
I'll be looking for something to occupy my time in a volunteer on a volunteer basis. I'm not sure exactly what that will be, but I'm going to have my eyes open over the next couple months.
Uncertainty that's understandable for a man who ran on a schedule for his entire career. And to hear more of my conversation with Steve and some of the interesting things he's seen while driving bus, you can head to our website, wearecentralpa.com, and click on the local news tab and look for the Web Extra story. Reporting live from State College, Evan Hinckley, WTAJ News.